But yeah, so my thing is, like I was chatting to one brother, yeah? So the brother's telling me I'm doing the money thing. And the reason why, so he can claw back money that he spent on the wedding.
That's it.
Whereas my thing was, bruv, if you can't afford to do the wedding, don't do one.
It's business.
Like I was saying earlier, the only reason I don't have a Lamborghini aeroplane private is because I can't afford it, so I don't buy it. The only reason I don't have £1 million house because I can't afford it.
Finance.
If you can't afford, I don't. I'm a Muslim. I came from the streets to Islam. I don't do finance. I don't do interest. If you can't afford it, don't do it. No one. And you know what the main thing is you see in weddings, wallah, no one cares. Yes, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Marocafella Podcast. I can't believe it. We've been, 4 weeks on the trot there, but
we're
mad, moving consistent.
We're no longer the most inconsistent podcast on YouTube.
We're getting better. Listen, quick introduction. On my right, we've got my fellow host, the host with the most. Give it up for Mr. Zach, a.k.a. Zach's World TV.
Assalamu alaikum.
What's going on, Zakaria? How are you?
Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. You better watch your mouth for that. Someone's going to slap. And no further ado, no delay for my main man today. Give it up for the one and only Mr. Uncle T in the building.
Yes.
Oi, What's happening, mate? How you doing?
To my fans.
All the fans. Oi.
He only does this for all you lot at home.
Oi,
no one else.
My mum said, can you get an autograph? And do a t-shirt if you can.
No problem, man.
No problem. Frame it in the yard.
No problem.
What's going on today? How you lot been?
Bruda though, very cold these days.
Not really. It's all right, bro. It's only, what, 1 or 2? Nah, I'm joking.
No, it's been chilly.
It's been very, very cold, wallah. You know what?
I like the cold.
I don't mind it.
I like the cold.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Are you speaking
Wallah, I like the cold.
Minita.
When I say I like the cold, not sitting in my house, freezing, like, but to be out.
Windows open. And
no, to go out for a walk or something like that, it's nice. I like it. I don't feel...
I'm that cold. I had a little shiver myself.
Yeah, no,
right.
I like the cold.
The only reason I like the cold is I believe you could control, you can regulate your temperature like at home, and you're like if it's but for dark shal heaters, you don't want to shal heaters, you could put clothes and layers on, femty. Yeah. Whereas when it's the summer and it's boiling hot, in this country open. Anyway, but you're limited. I live next to a park, bruv. So when my windows are open, man's getting mosquitoes. Pollen. I'm getting my cats as well. My cats are climbing through the window. They're bringing home mice. Bruv, I woke up to a mouse with no head one morning.
Your cat was like, look at this.
Is it a cat or is it one of my kids? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, my little Zach, he's got a thing for mice heads, bruv. And,
how is that, man?
He's all right, bruv. He's all right.
Is he on parole yet?
Yeah, no, he made it.
Just for you guys out there, Zach is free. Freedom! Free the guys.
Yeah,
free young Zach.
I was like, how was it, Baba? He went, free the guys, Baba. I was like, inshallah. But yeah, like with the cold, you can regulate. Like, again, I agree with T. Like, it's hard sometimes. Look, sometimes I get up, I'm up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm up at 5 a.m. going to bruv. It is it's horrible.
Chapping.
But then I think, right, would I prefer it to be cold or raining? Me, I prefer the cold.
As opposed to rain.
As opposed to rain, femty. But that's me.
All day long, I prefer the cold.
No, I agree. Listen, the rain here is terrible. I don't like it.
It's proper wet as well, I find, when it rains.
I don't like it.
سرد لي الحوايج بقى والله it tans me, man.
Because especially when I go to, because I work between two offices. When I go to the other office near the M25 border, the way I have to wait at the platform that has no shelter, because the shelter is taken up by all the commuters. And I'm like, for God's sake, I really, because the exit to the station.
You really say it like that? Hey, for God's sake. Being on this platform, right?
Look, listen here,
the water's hitting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I do like to speak the Queen's fancy English. And other times
sound more Asian than you do English. That's how my friends that talk.
That's another topic. What's happening to the Queen's English?
Boy,
Yeah, what's
it's,
happened to it? What's
it's more road talk now, isn't it?
It's like Wagwan, man.
Yeah,
Wagwan.
I was expecting
Mondam.
King Charles doing the King's speech that way.
Yeah, man.
Wagwan,
Gone
my
out the
fellow
window,
Brits.
It goes Wagwan, Britain.
Wagwan, Britain. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Hey, well, what's the subject? What's the first subject matter we're going to talk about, mate?
Right,
What's on your mind, Zach? Tell us.
Since we're talking about the weather, I just want to give a little insight. Obviously, we know Maghreb isn't prone to bad weather. We know it can have it in its moments.
300 something days a year of sunshine, baby.
Yeah, most of the day. But when it's really bad weather, a lot of people do get impacted. Because obviously they've been suffering from drought the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Over the last recent weeks, it's been a lot of heavy rain, and obviously in the mountains, in the Atlas Mountains, it's been a lot of heavy snow. So the farmers in and around them areas are suffering because obviously if you have too much rain on your crops,
Destroy everything,
you
innit?
can't grow your crops. You got you got to cultivate and start again.
Yeah.
So, like, obviously, I don't know if you guys can educate me. Is Maghreb doing anything different that can help farmers?
You're talking like man was the Minister of Agriculture for the Maghreb. Bro. What do I know about Moroccan farming?
Teach me something.
The food come, you take, you eat, you sell it. Allah alam.
But that is, if I was a farmer over there, obviously you'd be seeking some wa'awana and dawla. Because, like, there's only so
I think
much
they
you
do.
can
I think
alone.
from what I know, from what I remember,
Only speak about what we know. That's all.
Maghreb, they do like to help the agriculture. It's like heavily subsidized. They don't get taxed. So it's a good business. Like a lot of people want to get into that business. And you do get assistance, like in terms of, like for example, someone in my family used to have a chicken farm, and the government, so they would get a lot of free, like antibiotics for the chickens, the solutions for cleaning and that, because you got to clean all the droppings and stuff, and so they do help a lot. I imagine there's something out there.
Sanitation and
things like that. Yeah, they do help. It is subsidized. I think sometimes, bruv, like if it's just bad, mad, freaky weather and that, it's just got to cut your losses. It is what it is. You can't.
So what is it you're saying is happening out there?
Like, because obviously in
tea.
In the farms around the mountains, obviously there's a lot of heavy snow. Like areas like Ifaden, like I don't know if it's
not as heavy as this teapot. Oh my gosh, this is heavy.
عندك يتحرك لك من الصبح. Go on كمل يا صاحبي بالك متفرج فيه.
Sorry, I was mesmerized.
صاحبي خلي الراجل يكب. Go on كمل الهضرة دي.
But it's just like so in around Ifaden, obviously farmers were like complaining that they weren't getting enough support from the government to like prepare for weather like this, because obviously it's a regular thing, but they've only got limited resources. And then obviously in the north, where it's like heavily been raining for some areas,
we're prone to floods, right?
Floods are a big problem. So I imagine
that's all of Maghreb though, because the Quad is still Maghreb, they're not built.
It's the whole world, isn't it? Everywhere.
No, but even
some places are better
but some places
to deal with floods.
Dubai got what, like.
Dubai had that freak flood a couple years ago during COVID.
It was a few months. No, it was a few months ago, bro. A few months ago they had
another one.
Yeah.
Because I only remember the one that happened during like towards the end of like 20.
But they had, it was like 3 months of rain or 2 months of rain, something like that, in one night.
Days.
So your sewer system is, and I think Dubai has it. I think the Burj Khalifa doesn't have its own toiletry. They send the lorries, with the tanks,
trucks.
The waste trucks to collect all the all the ones and twos. Yeah. So it doesn't even have a thing.
That's crazy.
There you go, producers. Have a cup of tea. Or not?
Uno dos.
Dos. There you go.
It's got sugar in it. Lacho's not going to drink it.
There you go.
I mean, sweet enough. Yeah.
Bismillah. But yeah, I just think obviously.
Yeah.
Don't you want it? We don't have sugar.
Okay. Well,
What kind of weirdos don't have sugar in their air?
Listen, back home, yeah.
أنا جاتني غريبة.
بلاتي don't divert. بعد قد تدخل لنا السكر وهما السكر كمل ستوري جالك عاد رجع يلا.
Okay, back to the topic of like
yeah, man. We divert.
Obviously got family members back home. Alhamdulillah, they run like businesses out of farms. I think if I was to give something to the Minister of Agriculture,
Tarsha.
Tarsha's probably one of them things. But I genuinely think for Maghreb to thrive, they've got to start investing in technologies and systems and protection that would allow them to prepare ahead of time. Because if they get told, obviously, you never know when it's going to really have like a massive downpour of rain. But if they had the facilities and tools to make their own stuff, or they had like little shelters that they can build their stuff around their crops, that can withhold.
I don't think you can though. I think when it's like natural things like that, you can't Like, oh, well, you can try and make something, for example, earthquake-proof, as much like I think Japan and Tokyo they do.
But they still suffer from it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's still so you're never gonna eliminate it.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know.
So hopefully people look. إلا أنتم في المغرب وأنتم خدامين في هالشيء الفارمing ولا what's farming in Darija.
فلاحة.
If you أنتم خدامين في الفلاحة الله يعاونكم إن شاء الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Amen.
Because it's never easy.
No, it isn't. It's one of the hardest things to
It's
do,
probably
bro.
one of the hardest jobs like any human can do. So Allah يعاونكم إن شاء الله.
Not as hard as presenting podcasts, bruv. This is difficult, bruv. Oi, I'd plow a field any day of the week over this nonsense. Man's got to get in front of the camera and this and that, put your whole self out there for me. Oi, what's this cake, bruv?
This is looking interesting. Teak, educate us.
That is our almond cake my mum made.
Almond?
دقوا بسم الله.
طرف مخيرة, that's the one I wanted. I'll take that next
بغيت
time.
بدلون.
Yeah, put your dirty fingers on it, man. Bismillah.
Soft. That was
That's
from my mum.
nice.
Yeah.
تحية الحجة.
Nice
Wallah,
one,
very, very
shukran.
nice. 10
خالتي
10.
شكرا.
10 10.
She rang me. She rang me. I said, I'm going to bring some for the boys for the podcast. Taste.
Allah يعطيك الجنة.
That's one thing that we need to, as the younger generation, you need to get them kind of things from your parents, man.
Learn them
Otherwise, you know,
recipes
this
and
skill
kind
set
of-
will go out the window. And you know what I'm saying? Little
Yeah, cakes like this will disappear, mate.
traditional. Yeah, I think this is a Spanish cake. This is a Spanish cake.
Not anymore. It's
Hey,
Maghrebi.
Morocco, man.
Yeah,
We conquered it.
Nah, yeah.
We've taken over.
Taking
good, it's
over.
good.
Speaking of taking over,
Yeah, so yeah, go on. What
we
was
nearly
it?
took over the Kings League, that football tournament in. Where is it? Where are they holding it?
It's being played in Italy at the moment.
Played in Italy. So it's a thing that Gerard Piqué started, some league. And it's like football,
It's a 7-a-side league.
7-a-side league, but there's different twists. Like they got different cards, and I'm still don't get it. Like it's fun though, it's very fun. Anyway, long story short, Morocco got to the semis.
Yes, we did.
Got to the semis
Colombia.
after a wicked game against America. I think we
Yeah.
were like 7-1 or 7-2 down. Then we drew 7-7. Then
went
we
to
won on
penalties.
penalties.
Yeah, it was
Like,
crazy.
amazing. Yeah, amazing. And
Like these scorelines are mental. They're not like your normal 2-0s, 1-0s. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
And players get
6.
get
paid.
taken off and come back on.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
rolling substitutes.
Rolling subs,
there
and
might
they
be
get
a
paid
time
very
where,
well.
two players, it's 2-on-2 for a minute. Then after
Yeah.
2-on-2, then another player, it's wicked.
Mbarak Boussoufa played for the Maghreb team. He was the captain.
Is he the guy that he played for the national team?
Yeah, he did.
I don't know his name, but I recognize this face. And
Mbarak Boussoufa.
They had that was it Mehdi, that Tik Toker. He's like a football.
Ilyas Mehdi.
No.
Ilyas Maliki.
No.
Yeah, he's the
He's the one. He's the manager. No. One of them was a player. Mehdi. He does football tricks and all
little
that.
youth,
Yeah. No.
The little kid that does all the
Amri, Mehdi Amri. Can we
Okay.
get his thing up? He's like one of these freestyle football youths.
football freestyle,
He's
yeah.
about 17, 18. He's on the
Okay.
team as well.
Yeah.
He scored a couple of goals and that. Nah, they done brilliant. And then,
did
yeah,
very
we
well.
got to the semis against Colombia.
What is it with Mgharba and semi-finals and losing?
And
What
the-
is it?
This one, it was pure
Yeah,
referee,
Hagro
bro.
Ali.
PK was trying to get back into his missus's good books because she's Colombian.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Trying to get into her good books,
I got to
man.
make them win.
Yeah, man. They
I love you, Shakira.
Shakira's Colombian. Was she there watching the games as well?
No, I don't think so.
No.
They're done.
They like 3 years ago. She said she made fun of him of like I'll never give up a Rolex for a Casio.
Oh.
And then what Casio did, genius. They said, you know what, PK heck flus.
Yeah.
And heck watches.
Pumped them with money and
Pumped them
everything.
with hella cash.
Bomba Clark.
So,
Well, I would never give up. I would never give up a Casio for a Rolex.
I
Just
would,
letting you know.
I would, because if it gives me Kings League cash, I want the
Mohem,
Casio.
we got skanked in that tournament.
No,
yeah?
we didn't.
Big time.
No,
No,
we
we
didn't.
got
No, we didn't get
skanked,
skanked. We
We
got
did.
absolutely robbed. We got defrauded. We got annihilated by an individual who wanted to make it all about himself. He's mkullach, he's msatti, he's mjillish.
Who's that?
The referee.
Yeah.
The waste man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where was he from?
I don't know, but obviously
Bastard.
I don't know where he was from, but wherever he was
Judging
from.
by his actions against Murder, I'm gonna say he's Algerian, bruv.
No, don't say that.
I was gonna.
say
He's
that.
because earlier.
It's not
I should call حاجة
Don't
حلوة.
say
He's Algerian. He doesn't like us.
Not all Algerians are against us, bro.
I never said all Algerian. I said him.
Say him.
Him, individual boy. I got plenty of Algerian bridges. Wash make my hot.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not just saying it because it's my mum, but that was a bad piece of cake.
What? Bad as in good bad or the old school?
That was a bad piece of cake, bro.
The original meaning
That
of.
was a good piece of
Bad.
cake.
I'm gonna have some more.
Yo,
It was
producer,
really good. It was really,
don't you want a bit of cake before it goes? What about you?
BK?
Yeah, come
Yeah,
send some over to him.
Give,
I don't know. Let's
Send
get
some
one
over
before
to
he.
him.
Let me take this one before he.
You see, just let him take one, bruv.
Mehdi
Yeah,
Amri,
he
yeah.
said that. Yeah. I didn't know that, but I've heard he was a really good player.
Go for the middle bit, B.
Yeah, quality.
It's very soft, yeah, bro.
His one didn't break.
Proper thing, bro.
Yeah. Bro, it's banging. This cake is amazing. Wallah, خالته شكرا بزاف عليها الطرطة.
So, what is that for me then? Yeah.
خذها.
Leave that half for me. That's from my one I picked.
Do that.
Yeah.
I coughed on it as well.
He's making.
Don't touch my
Ashraf.
صبحت عليهم عوارة صاحبي.
هزيته وبقى سماك. I said, you know what? Save that for later. That's your طرف.
دابا عاد الطرف بدا كيبان ايكو دابا عاد بدا كيبان لك البيس.
That's my half, bro. My eye is on it.
يلا بسم الله.
But you know what's crazy? I think if Maghreb got to the final, I think every player would have got like, what was it like a lot of cash between them, innit? Was it like $1 million prize?
I think, yeah. I think the prize is the winning team gets $1 million. But obviously, that's split up between.
If Maghreb got to the final and won the whole tournament, they would have had like $1 million split amongst them.
So they probably would have got, I'd say about 80, 70 grand each.
No, there's 10 of them.
No, 10 players, but then you got managers, then you got physios, then you got this
It's
and
for
that.
the players because the manager. don't get paid.
No, you think, hey.
Well, with Maghreba, I don't know.
They're taking it, trust me, man. Trust me, there's more than...
Idiots will probably take it.
Probably, yeah. I just come out of jail as well.
Yeah.
Oi, speaking of famous Moroccan TikTokers, I don't know if you lot have seen or are aware.
Who?
There is an individual on TikTok who used to go by the name of Sofia
Oh, that person.
Taloni.
That person.
Right. Now, for those that don't know, famous TikToker, Moroccan, he thought he was a she.
Yeah.
And then, as of recently, like, he's made Tawbah, innit?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah.
Allah taqabbal minnu, inshallah. Allah accepts it. So he's like, you know, he's in regret of what he's done.
Of course.
He's ashamed of what he done.
Yeah.
Because he had the operation, he had like a few implants and bits here and there.
But what made him just kind of decide that that's this way? Because it's a bit mad that how they're all getting nicked. All these mates are getting nicked. They're all going to jail.
Someone pointed that out, but I don't think so.
Do you understand this? Yeah, I got.
Apparently, he was affiliated to Wilson Rio.
No.
Allegedly.
They used to battle each other.
No, but
I'm talking Hassan and
But
Hadra.
they're all there's a little clique of them. There's a little clique of them that they're all. Yeah, sorry, go on.
On camera, they look like they're evil. But we never know behind scenes, apparently.
Yeah, there's a little clique of them, bro. There's a little clique of them. They're all.
Allegedly.
But that's not going to stop them
So
from
what was it?
prosecuting
What was it you heard for him to decide that he's?
Sometimes things just happen.
I know it's something his dad was involved in it.
No, but
his dad disowned him.
His dad
he
hasn't
said he
spoken to him since he'd done that thing.
Yeah.
I'm eating crumbs like
Did
I'm
you like
homeless,
that cake?
bro.
Yeah.
It's only the camera stopping me from picking it.
licking it. Scott.
Atahiyya al-Hajja. This is that's how nice
Allah,
it is.
this cake's amazing. Thank you so much.
Check it out, a camera shot, yalla. Take them tomorrow. So yeah, man. So
Zulu.
I know his dad's had something to do with it. Dad حلف عليه قال له I'm never going to speak to
Wait,
you.
long story short, his family disowned him, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
حق ديالهم as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's
Hashem
decided.
Tina.
Now he's
So he
decided
you know what?
to have the change, the sex
'Cause
operation.
One video I saw, he was like, I was just thinking, he's like, look, I don't know how old, I think he's in his mid-40s, I've got no kids, I've always wanted that family life and blah, 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 and this and that. And
Didn't he do it at his own clinic as well? He announced that as
Yeah, 'cause I think he's-
like his opening.
So he does his own thing, innit? He's got his own
So he-
clinic.
yeah,
But
so
he
he-
has teeth and hair and all of that.
Yeah,
don't he?
yeah.
In Turkey.
Yeah. He's got like a team of doctors.
Yeah, wow.
so I might go check him, man.
I might get some turkey teeth.
Yeah, same here. Get some turkey teeth on my hairline. Come back with molars and canines on.
But there's been a few
sharp
of them. There's
hairline.
been a few of them that's been arrested in the last couple of months, and his name was on that register, and he got out.
Do you
of
think
it.
that's a telling sign though? Because they're trying to obviously escape.
Not really, but you can't escape justice by having. You're still the same person.
But they're nicking them for stuff. It's not really like it's only like that's how they get their views, isn't it?
Well, defamation. Stuff
Yeah,
like
that is it.
outlandish
That's what
claims.
people watch. Unfortunately, that's what people like to watch.
No,
is
but
the
like
negatives.
that other one, that Reda one, he was like for human trafficking, bruv.
Yeah,
هذيك
that's
حاجة خور. هذيك حاجة خور.
allegedly.
It's not allegedly, he's been convicted of
Oh,
it,
is he
and
been
yeah,
convicted?
and
Okay,
many
cool.
people have think. No, he's. I think they gave him 3 years, and
But there was
which was the same amount of time that they gave to the little
Yeah,
kids.
little boys, yeah.
So this is what I'm saying about justice. You see what I'm saying?
I think
How
it's
it's-
like a 3-year limit, isn't it? That's what they gave. It's 3 years, 3 years, 3
But-
years, 3 years.
Oh well, look,
Stop being
a
harsh.
group of little kids, as wrong as what they done was wrong, got the same sentence as someone that trafficked
something
human beings.
crazy, yeah.
It doesn't make sense. That's like you going doing bird for a parking ticket, unpaid parking, and you're sharing a cell. You got the same time with a murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't do that.
they gave me 30 years. What you in for? Yeah, I murdered my mum. What about you?
I parked on the
Unpaid
double
tickets.
Parked on the double yellow.
Yeah, mate, that's so long. But yeah, so this guy, long story short, you know, Skin, he's come back and
Sure, my Shim online.
Yeah.
So like they're told by the and obviously
هدايا من عند الله, bruv.
that he's just seeking rahmah from Allah now, innit?
Yeah.
They made a big deal out of it, didn't
Yeah,
they?
because he said he was like,
And what he's done
hasn't
as
been
well,
with his sister for like 6 years. He hasn't seen his
He's
sister.
offered, and I think a couple of people have used it already. He's offered, so any Moroccans that did the same, like had the surgery to try and make themselves look thingy, Bob, he'll do the
operation for free.
operation for free, the reversal.
So when have you?
So two people.
When have you booked in?
For Zach, I think you're flying out next week, Wednesday. Hey! Zakia!
Why am I getting shut out? What did I do? What did I do? I did nothing wrong. What did I do?
You swang that to the left.
Yeah, boy. You tried to get at me in it, so I had to deflect it.
Righty. But yeah, good for him anyway.
Nah, حقرته علي.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to come on subject quick though, Zach, so he doesn't suck. But yeah, good on him. Good on him.
Yeah.
Good on you, mate. Well done.
Well done, bruv. Musa. His name's Musa.
Well done, son. Is that his name? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just stick to it. Yeah.
Yeah, الله يسهل عليكم and everyone else.
So yeah. So what else we got? What else we got on the agenda, man?
Obviously, I said last time I wanted to tell you, man, about the experience I had with Musmatch.
Oh yeah, we got to listen. So
juicy details.
some Musmatch
I've got
stories.
too many stories to tell, but I'll talk about one specific.
Go
one.
on.
Go on, let's give us a
So
couple.
obviously, after
Explain what the Musmatch thing is, though.
Okay, cool.
blood.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Musmatch is
For brasses. Go on.
Is if you wanted to find your woman and you weren't confident to like actually interact them as a human in person,
Muslim Tinder.
it's basically Muslim Tinder. You swipe left or right, you have conversations, and then you just obviously get to know them, and then obviously you tell them, look, I want to chat to your dad, and then yeah.
What they do that on there? You chat to the dads and all that.
Only after you exchange photos.
After exchange photos, gone out a couple times.
Yeah.
With a mahram, supposedly.
Yeah,
Mahram's who's her brethren,
Yeah.
her gay friend.
Yeah. It's that Moroccan that had before the operation. Hello.
And I made 2 videos on it on my YouTube channel, so you can watch it. It's still, to this day, it still gets like 400, 500 views per video. It's crazy. I didn't expect it to be even that popular.
Go on,
Yeah.
get us. What happened?
So, there was a story. I'm going to talk about one specific story because obviously we need to be conscious of time. So, one
Please.
particular story, I was talking to a woman.
Hopefully.
I'm not going to, obviously, just to save grace for where the person's from, I'm not going to say where their country is just because obviously...
Not Moroccan.
Not Moroccan, but I'm just going to save grace as to where the person's from because I want to be respectful. There was a little discussion we had. Obviously, we were talking for a month or so, and then obviously I got to the stage where I was like, let me ask about your expectations of like a man. Usually, you should hear, oh, you know, with Ness, Dean, you know, he's good character, hardworking. Qsim billah, when I tell you from the bottom of my heart, what she said was all materialistic shit.
Look.
All materialistic stuff. It was annoying. She wanted someone. He wanted like it was like a 5-bedroom house.
Yes, good.
Kid, yeah.
You
Tick.
So you needed a very well paid job. So like
Yeah.
a higher tax bracket.
Tick.
All day long.
You also needed a very very nice car. We're talking like 4x4 Range Rovers and that.
I'm there, blood.
And
Tick.
also you needed to. I think I can't remember if you mentioned, but the physique needed to be looking wham and
I'm
solo.
there, blood.
That's
So,
me
Looking
covered.
for me.
Yeah, well, hey, what's the bread have to do?
What does the bread have to do?
Oh, is that the... I thought that was the woman.
What does the bread have to do?
This is what the woman expected of the man. And I asked her,
Okay,
what do you
right.
expect of her? She goes, oh, you got to spoil her, you got to take her out, you got to do this,
Aw.
all the materialistic stuff.
Yeah.
Me personally, I got put off by that.
Why,
Put
bro?
off.
Should have...
Okay. أولاً ما عنديش Range Rover.
عندك بيكالا.
Who's...
It's a 4x4 and it's a mountain bike,
I've got
innit?
a line bike.
Is it off-road? Is it
got
off-road
the
bike?
He's got the Air Force Ones, bruv. GTI.
Go on, you got a line bike. So, okay, tick. So that's a cross.
I've got an apartment.
It's a flat, mate. I don't know why people say apartment, try and make it sound
got-
nice.
so-
We live in England. It's called a flat.
Apartment.
okay,
What's
cool.
an apartment?
Apartment or apartment. So you got an apartment.
No, this is before I moved out. So this is at my mum's yard. So I lived
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
So cross.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
that's
didn't have a
cross.
high-paying job. Cross.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the physique. Cross.
Cross.
I didn't meet any of the requirements of what she wanted, yet she still kept me like talking. At this point, I felt like I was just being played and I wasted my time.
Of course she was. You was entertainment. She was bored and wanted someone to chat to, and you were that someone.
Bear in mind,
Call a spade,
Well,
man.
yeah, no, go on.
This was like 4 years ago. So this was like after uni. So like I did
Yeah.
a video I think like 3-4 years ago. But just speaking about my experience as a whole,
Did you
like
fall in love?
no, I didn't. Alhamdulillah, I didn't. But it's just one of the things. Like unfortunately, the era of like social media has made it a lot more easier for people to have unrealistic expectations.
Yeah.
And stuff like it, like weddings become more of like a show as opposed to just like, rather than a celebration of like Zwaj and happiness, it's all become for image and show and like, oh, look at the car,
yeah.
look at the rental. Like,
Lamborghini.
yeah, I mean,
Keep,
like
keep up
even
with
in
Mrs.
Maghreb,
Jones next door, innit?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
like even in Maghreb now, like I'm pretty sure there's man them doing rentals. They're driving up into the Lila Diel Urs, Aris, in a Lambo or a Range Rover.
People are charging for weddings now, innit? As
Yeah,
well.
Yeah, that's the thing I wanted to bring up.
Yeah, this is
It's a phenomenon that I've noticed.
so going into bless you, we'll go into it. We're gonna have a good
Hurry up, 'cause
overrun.
I'm passionate about this.
So carry on, bro.
And then it's just like, so bear in mind, I was at the time I was at 22, so I was like,
You weren't making 100 grand at 22.
Yeah,
you're
What
shit
are you
sack.
doing with your
Yeah,
life,
you're
bruv? You didn't
waste
own a
man.
house. You didn't own a 5-bedroom house. Bought it in a haram way, no halal way. You didn't buy it all cash at 21,
And you didn't have a range outside.
and you didn't have a range.
And you didn't
Man,
have
you're doing it wrong,
free
man.
Rolexes.
No,
And-
but-
unfortunately, no.
You're doing it wrong,
listen,
bro.
Man,
I had Casio budgets and TFL money. That's all I
bruv.
had. man.
Play Lilik.
Amen. Amen. But yeah, I think generally everyone like yeah, expectation. Again, you can have whatever expectation you want, but I think you have to be realistic with yourself, innit? Like,
Here's the thing, her dad had none of that.
nah, I think look, this is what I'm saying. Probably lived in a council flat. There's
Yes.
nothing wrong with it.
Yes.
But you know, like
Her dad drove a
Buak
Micra.
ma- Yeah, Buak ma indosh 50 grand and you're asking for 100. Like, empty, like, so, like, it does, like, for me, alhamdulillah, I got married when I got married. And
Yeah,
it was
alhamdulillah.
easier because people are nicer. People understood the din more.
Yeah.
The din is not just about wearing this and that and growing
It's
your beard.
about, like,
It's a bit
tarbiyah.
deeper. It's pure tarbiyah. And again, like,
Look, for that in sickness and in health, that's gone out of the window.
Oh, it's just
You know,
sickness.
You
sickness-
understand? If you're sick,
sickness,
see you
fine, but-
later. You're
on-
broke, see you later.
Side note, the Kyle Walker's missus that tried to divorce him and tried to take
She wants to stay with him now,
She
innit?
now wants to stay with him
Yeah,
because he's going to go Saudi.
Yeah, you see it there because he's now going to be doubling
All
up his
of
wages.
haram.
Half a mil a week.
She genuinely, like, everybody goes, oh no, he's been good with me. I said, like, oh, do you know the only reason this came about? Beginning of December, he said, I think he's tight. He realized it's time.
But you know what? I can't even feel sorry for him. When he's on 500,000 a week. Like
it's probably on $1 million. See, now she's got $1 million
and she-
reasons
and
a
he
week.
can go on-
He's gonna get half-
he can
he's
go
gonna
and
get
chop
about
what?
half a
Hey,
million
listen,
a week.
So now
he
she's
can go
got
and chop what he wants.
now she's got $500,000 reasons a week to stay with him. So we know what it is. We know what it is. Again, ladies, like, you know. Anyway, who am I? Who
Listen,
am I?
we need to
I
plug.
can't
We
tell
need to
people
plug
what
the
to
brand.
do.
We need to plug the brand while we.
What brand?
What brand?
Yeah, we need to plug the brand, bro.
Marocafella.com.
In the link, get your bits and bobs because you're
And
going to
pieces.
need it. And for winter, it's needed. We got jumpers,
Thick
we got
t-shirts
hoodies,
as well.
Very good quality t-shirts, very good quality caps, very good quality jackets. Make sure you go to Marocafella.com, link in the description right now. Make sure you go support the brand, help
Inshallah.
us grow where we need to get to. 2025 is our year, inshallah, bi'idhnillah.
We're going to do this. And again, just to remind everyone as well, those of you that are watching the video there, shukran bzaf, tahiyya from هذا المنبر. Inshallah, subscribe as well, send to your friends, blah, blah, blah. عاونونا شوية. Click that
Yeah,
like
we
button.
do appreciate it. Honestly,
Well, that's what we do.
Appreciate it, man.
Please remember as well, it's free to do so. Wallah.
And you know
It's
what?
Free.
Comment, man. Comment. What do you think of my beard? Is it nice? Like,
Allah mabarak.
I think it's growing. It's growing.
Allah mabarak.
Allah yabarak awulding. Yeah. Yeah, let me know what you think of my beard. Just write, the point is, write something in the comments, innit? You want to ask us a question? You got any comments? You got any suggestions? Any ideas? Something we've done wrong? Something you're correcting us on? Inshallah, we're not hard-headed and egotistical.
Yeah.
not
No,
to-
but so since we're talking about
Don't interrupt me when I'm talking, bruv.
You
Anyway,
stopped for a second.
we're going to talk about... I'm joking, but I'm not. We're going to chat about... I want to talk about a phenomenon that Mghariba have been doing for like the last 5 to 7 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Is Hna Mghariba, when we get married, we've started to copy our brothers and sisters from the Indian and Pakistani community.
Okay.
So we'll have a
How
wedding,
so?
and on the invitation, people will write, no boxed gifts.
Money.
Give me the monies.
Give me my money.
Right. My personal opinion,
Yes.
I don't like it.
Why?
And the reason why, like, if I have a child, let's say I get married, it's not up to me to dictate what you want to purchase me. If you want to give me a gift, cool. If you want to give me money, cool. If you don't want to give me nothing, my index to give me, cool. That's not why I'm inviting you. I'm inviting you to let you know I'm marrying. This is the person I'm married. So this is the official thing that I'm letting everyone know. Yo, I'm married. Your boy's off the shelf, and my wife is with me. That's the purpose
Do you know
of
what
having
I
a
think
wedding.
Do you
and
know
that.
what I think it is, Sal? I
Go
think
on.
what it is, you see when like now like, people get shit presents
Yeah.
and they keep them and the presents go around. So
Shove 'em on eBay.
What's probably happened is that one present's gone around about
Several times, yeah.
1,000 weddings.
The famous plates with the ducks.
Some people have come to the conclusion.
I spoke to one brother.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Undercuddle and just slap a little 100 dirham, 200 dirham, liandik, slap it in the envelope and send it my way, blood.
Me personally, in the
Because
last
I think
couple
it's a
of
good idea. In the
Yeah.
current
Like one brother I spoke to, chatted to him. He was like, "Yeah, my wedding, right. It cost this and that." I'm like,
I just got a question before you continue. I don't know why.
That's a bit
producers-
rude.
Sorry, but why did the producer stick up a Goodfellas wedding scene in the middle of?
Go on.
Why?
it was out of respect.
Go on. Why is that then?
That's the first line in the film. Have you not watched the film
I know that.
Goodfellas?
I wanted you to finish it off.
That was it. It was respect.
And from then, I always wanted to be a gangster.
gangster.
Yeah. You have to know the tune,
I
blood.
didn't want to say that. Don't be a gangster, guys. It's not. But yeah, so my thing is, like, I was chatting to one brother, yeah? So the brother's telling me I'm doing the money thing. And the reason why, so he can claw back money that he spent on the wedding.
That's it. It's
Whereas my thing was,
business,
bruv,
man.
if you can't afford to do the wedding,
Don't do one.
Don't do one.
It's business.
Like I was saying earlier, the only reason I don't have a Lamborghini aeroplane private is because I can't afford it, so I don't buy it. The only reason I don't have £1 million house because I can't afford it.
Finance.
If you can't afford, I don't. I'm a Muslim. I came from the streets to Islam. I don't do finance. I don't do interest. If you can't afford it, don't do it. No one. And you know what the main thing is you see in weddings, wallah, no one cares. No one remembers. Like I understand. Like,
All right, then watch this. Watch this. You've been to a few weddings, right?
I've been to bare weddings.
Right.
The
But how many times, be honest, yeah?
Yeah.
How many times have you really gone out and bought presents? It's easier just to go, yeah, I have that.
Which I don't. No. That's not what I'm saying. You're completely missing what I'm saying.
Slap.
If the person was to demand it from me, then I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it now.
Okay.
Because you told me to do it. I'm not
you
gonna do
rather
it.
give
That's
out
a
the good-
little-
I would rather give it to you than you're all invited to the wedding. By the way,
Cash present.
I want
Look,
money.
it's the problem with
translating.
presents.
No box gifts in my eyes translates to.
Right, but you might see what it is with that as well. I want to be honest with you. With the presents thing, you're going to probably get the same present. You might
It
get
doesn't
3 or 4
matter.
of the
It's
same
not.
present.
When did this thing come along? It's not
Need rules.
about.
Need cash.
Yeah. But
Need rules.
that.
Okay.
Wedding cost me
Okay.
a dog. I need
Okay.
for
Then don't do it.
I have a question.
Name, how many weddings have you been to where you stepped out? No, because I was interrupted when I was making my point. My point is I've never stepped out of a wedding and thought, bruv, that wedding was banging. That was unbelievable. And then the next week I'm still talking about it. Bruv,
no, I have.
like, I was
You must
home-
gone some shit weddings,
Brother,
bro.
no.
Yeah, well,
Brother,
I'm not gonna
end
lie,
of the-
bro.
the
Some
point
weddings I've
is,
been to.
the point is,
There's some right knees
the
up.
point is, no one cares.
Mine
No
was a
one
knees up.
cares. You're the main character in your movie, but like in your film, but not anyone else.
You're
No
just a
one
side
cares.
character in
No one
someone
gives a
else's
damn. I
story.
got married when I got married. Like they say, like Mughalba gonna complain. The food was too late. Etek and bird.
Bro, I'm not just saying
No
it.
one
I'm not
cares
just saying
when
it
you
to
get married.
argue with you.
Sure,
or whatever,
you are
but
though,
we
just you know.
still talk about weddings that with the man them have
Yeah,
had. Yeah,
some of the
we're
man
still
them
chatting.
weddings, I
Some
still
of them
chat
were
about them.
top notch.
Alright.
They were up there,
Can
bro.
I ask you a question as well?
They were the baddest
Can I ask you a
nights.
question?
Go on.
Are you both you married or single?
I'm single.
I'm free to mingle.
Free to mingle. There you go.
I'd love to be married.
But this is what I'm saying. So the married person is telling you it's not that big of a deal, and so
But I was married.
yeah, but you're not.
I'm not now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're single, ready to mingle, and you like to eat Pringles. But the point is no one cares about weddings.
Cheese
I'll
and
be
chive,
honest.
cheese and
If you
chive.
get
Sour
married,
cream and onion. Sour cream and onion.
if you get married and I come to the wedding, boom, that's it. After the wedding's done, that's it. I
No,
don't-
mate. You need to be talking
no.
about it online.
No,
you need to do a podcast about
That's
it.
what I'm saying. No one gives a shit.
Don't swear, bro.
Sorry, no one gives a damn about weddings and that. Like I said, do you? But for me, it's just tacky, bro. That's my opinion. Like even if my daughter was to get married, I'm gonna tell her no.
You're not going to do a big party for her.
No, I'll do a big party, but I'm not gonna have.
Right, you're
gonna put on it-
I'm not gonna write down. Give me money.
Here's the thing.
I'm not gonna write down. Give
No
me
less than
money.
£20.
minimum. £20. £75. Things are gone
Please,
up.
all presents, no less than
One
£20.
£100 minimum.
No box gifts. Minimum £100.
So I've got a question, right? Let's say you want to go to someone, right, and you don't know what to buy them as a present. Would you rather give them cash or give them wedding?
No. But what he's saying is, if you put
That's
it on
not
a
what
card,
I'm saying.
No. I'm going to tell him so because I understood you.
Is my English that bad?
No, let me explain. Because I listen just to show that I listened
No,
to you.
no,
just
I
to
heard-
prove.
I know
Wait,
what you
just so I
meant.
proved because I listened to him because he says I don't listen to him.
Okay, cool.
What he's saying is, if you put it on a card saying this is what you want,
Yeah.
then he's reluctant to give you that.
Okay, cool.
If it's a thing where it's just an open thing in prison, whatever, he will
9 times out of 10, I'll probably give you
give
money.
the money.
Okay.
But what
But
he's
for
saying,
you
don't
to
ask
ask
me.
for it,
Yeah, so
Now
Did
you're
I listen?
being-
Did I listen?
Okay, cool.
You did.
So what you're basically saying is this is what I agree with as well. No, on invites, no indication.
So why are you challenging me about it? Stop moving the table!
Wallah, it's not me. Wallah, it's not me.
Nah, that was T. I see it.
I think that, I
said it was you.
All I tell you weren't me. I just corrected it. I corrected it.
It weren't me.
Anyway.
What I'm saying is...
the fourth host we got.
Well, look. In future, Ness, the item show is tickets. My next wedding is going to be 50 quid. That's not including presents. DJ on the nights. It's going to be top DJs.
And you got to pay parking as well. Private parking.
Yeah, jackets. You got to pay for your jackets.
Cloak
My things are really like Mr. Crazy. That's what Mr. Crazy was going to do.
My thing
Mr.
is...
Crazy's going to do a clack party. Divorce party. That's what I'm going to do.
Do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Divorce party.
حفلة
Clack. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Just to reiterate, we do not wish anyone to have a divorce party. Please, it's not an idea.
No, if you got divorced, then have a divorce party, bro.
Yeah, divorce. You know what? Alhamdulillah, in the Moroccan community, I don't feel
I know.
that divorce is that big of a stigma compared to other communities.
Well, look, that's going to be a thing of the past now, the way the Morocco's going, the rate that they're going.
No, but I'm saying, like, how was
there won't be no divorce. There won't be no marriages as divorce.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, it's not been a big deal. Like, it's not.
Can I get some more tea, please?
It's not been.
تسلوا ولا خي زكريا.
Put it on the scene, yeah.
No, أعطيني ديالي.
هذاك ديالك.
ديالي.
Put it here in case I spill it. It goes on a thing. But yeah, I feel like if you're it's not frowned upon. Like,
me personally,
the women can remarry easy. Like, as far as I'm been aware, it's not been
difficult.
Because I know in certain communities that if you get divorced, like, oh, no one wants you. You're looked at.
It's the be all and end all.
And really it isn't. Even at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, like people getting, it happens. You get divorced. Sometimes you marry someone and it doesn't work out. It is what it is. Move on.
It is what it is, man. Yeah.
So me personally, I've told my parents this for such a long time, and I think they still want me to have like a big wedding. They say, the wedding's not.
How many of you is there?
Huh?
How many of you is there?
3.
There's 3 of you. Who's the oldest? it's الأول. So ماما خصها تفرح بك ولدي.
I told her I don't want a wedding.
Yeah,
keep it simple, bruv. Wallah. Like, respectfully.
And you know the joke thing is, he's not going to be the one that's going to pay. It's not you anyway. It's down on the bride anyway.
Nah, it's not. No.
You're going to do your thing, bro. You're going to do your things. You're not going to do big haflet. It's the women that do the haflet. The man them just want something to eat.
Bruv, I know one brother. I know an Asian brother. Wallah. He spent 70 bags on his wedding, and he was like, bruv. Yeah, he goes,
okay, cool.
I'm still recovering. I'm like, why are you spending 70 bags?
Rihanna comes to sing at the wedding.
17 or 70?
70. But is my English that?
Look, Asian community do it big. Asian community do it big. Yeah, they're one of the biggest.
I told him, why?
One of the biggest.
Because he's stressing over, I need people. Like, for what?
It's a show.
But I'm like, bruv, why are you spending that much money? Like, even if,
They go all out.
Don't get me wrong. There's some people out there, Allahumma barak, عندهم فلوس.
They go all out.
100 grand is nothing to them. Go for it. Femti. Because it's within their means. It's within their budget and that. But if, with this brother, he might have had like 20 racks, whatever, saved or whatever for the wedding. And why would you do that? Why would you put yourself in? Bruv, no one cares. What? You're trying to do this flash thing, these cars, designer suits, blah, 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 this makeup. Bruv, no one gives a wallah, no one cares.
Look, listen, the 9 out of 10 times it's the bride that does all of that. Salah, yeah? This is what you need to understand. The 9 out of 10 times it's the bride that wants to do the big hafla and big feeler.
That's no problem. But
and it's normally on the woman's night as well.
As a rajal, you need to be a rajal as well. So listen, we'll do this, do that, but all have doves that.
I hear what you're saying about the expenses, but what I'm saying is
sign language
it's her night, innit? It's her night.
Nah, but it's not. That's the English concept. حنا مغاربة خويا اسمح لي. حنا مغاربة. We're not English, bro.
It's nothing to do with English, whatever. It's her night.
It's her night. Yeah, this is the English concept.
فوقاش شفتي مغاربة.
وانا اللي غنتجوز not my night.
ديورك يسيبون في السماء.
Your night is المكلة فوق الدراري.
That's it.
And Dan blood.
Okay, cool.
That's it.
Listen,
انت شغلك اللي عتمنى شي جوق ولا شي
I want to finish what I was saying. I said for a long time.
No, really. Go on, Zach. اسمح لنا. يلا تقلقش.
I said for a long time.
Allah.
To my parents, I don't want a wedding.
You don't want. That's you.
I don't want.
But what about the girl that you marry?
Islamically, you have to have one.
Yeah.
You have to.
What about the girl you marry? When she turns around and she says, "I want to turn it sick."
No, listen. For me.
She's like, Zach, I want to turn it sick.
She's gonna get my sticky to perform there as well.
Get my sticky up on the plate.
Do not DJ record of.
Don't hold back.
No, DJ Miles. No, for a long time, I was of the idea. This is me as a person. I was of the idea I don't want to have a wedding, but after having a family wedding in the summer, I just became more open to it because I realized the joy that it brings.
You've got your knees out, mate. But you don't want a Moroccan wedding. Still,
Nah,
hey,
listen, I looked back at the wedding video and I saw myself having so much fun.
Yeah, but
you as the groom don't have a good night.
You don't.
No, because it's stress.
Right. It's your peeps that have a good night. Right. Yours is a job for the night.
100%.
I was smiling for about 3 hours. I got face cramp.
Your face stays like that, blood.
And I got a horrible smile as well. Look,
Cramps as well from sitting down. Yeah,
they're like that. Like, right, I can't even move, bro. I look like a Chucky doll at his wedding. Yeah.
No, but like I've seen it now. It's like I don't mind my smile, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to whiten my teeth. I'm gonna probably go turkey, get my turkey teeth.
Well, look, Zach, it's not down on you. Trust me, bro. If you've got a girl and she's humble, she says, I only want something quiet, then you're going to have that quiet. But if you meet a chick that says, he turns, just says to you, Zakaria, I want to turn it sick. I want to turn it mental. Then you've got no choice, bro. Rolls Royce is parked outside, fireworks. Bro. You stay there, blood.
Alhamdulillah, my one was basic, bruv.
Yeah.
Family, very, very close friends. That's it.
Yeah.
Couple of my dad's friends. I think it's important to invite your dad's
peoples. Yeah.
Yeah, your dad's people there, especially
just like the uncles you've always seen,
exactly.
like
Yeah,
uncles you've seen on road.
Exactly, and that's it, bruv. You're gonna start inviting your next door neighbor's cousin.
But as I said, what's going on in Morocco right about now?
So واحد ما يتجوز. دق مراكشي is gonna be a thing of the past.
All of them guys are gonna become nightclubs and bars.
Yeah, wallah, innit?
They're going to become
Wagwan become.
Serious, they're going to become nightclubs and bars because no one's going to be getting married in them no more, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, mate, 50%. Woo.
That's out of the window, man.
It's a sad time, innit? Because I think like it's just like
so sad.
I just get to the stage right, cool, inshallah. I'm hoping to get married soon, inshallah. Do you know what I mean? But
inshallah, man. Inshallah.
I fear for like the young bucks of the generation.
Yeah, mate.
They're gonna be the ones who are gonna really feel the full sting of
it. All depends, brother, what culture they're growing up in. Okay.
Yeah, so we as like
British, and English is normal here, bruv. Yeah. And there's normal.
But that's what the thing with you as Mugharba, like we are born and raised here. At least for people my age and around our age group, try to protect your culture as much as you can and protect what's near and dear to you. That's what my belief in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like, be very real.
And more importantly, protect the deen as well. Don't stray too far from the deen. We're not angels. We're not perfect. I'm not saying anyone should be.
Please. No,
but I always tell people, advice I always give to everyone, like Muslimin, is you see in your life, there's 3 stages where you want to follow the deen to the letter, to the absolute letter. No ifs, buts, or maybe. Number 1 is when you get married. Do it halal, do it in a proper Islamic way, etc. Number 2 is when you have a baby. When you have a baby, follow the Islamic rulings on a bit. You know, like shaving off the head, and if it's a boy, circumcision, etc. Stick to the cause. There's people getting circumcised at 4 or 5 years old, bruv.
Should not be doing.
I know, man. It's got it when they're adults, bro.
This is what I'm saying. Like certain things are clear. There's no grey area in certain things. This is clear. Once the baby is do it straight away. The longer you leave it, you're harming the baby. But anyway, that's neither here or there. So follow the deen, like to the letter, when it comes to like having children. And number 3 is when someone dies. Like bury them how they're things, split their woods, which is another subject to talk about, wills and stuff like that, and infighting and that. Keep it to the deen. Those three things in your life, stick to the letter. And again, like we're not angels, bruv. We're not perfect.
No, we're not
blah blah blah. But like I said, inshallah, I don't like giving advice to women. It's not my place. But like go easy on the man. And the man, you know what as well?
Go easy on your woman.
Not even that. Kun rajul as well. Because there's a lot of men that ain't men. You have to call rajul, bruv. Like don't
be soft. Don't be too soft.
It's not. No. It's not about soft, bruv. Look, you can be soft as a man and be firm and fair. But when I say call rajul, I mean like fulfill your obligations as well. Because a lot of brothers don't. A lot of I've seen, especially the younger, like I see it all the time online. Like it's just like the men are not men no more, and obviously the men are saying the same thing about women. Peel the layers back. Keep it basic, bruv. Call rajul. Keep it halal. Khdam, blah blah blah. Look after yourself. We're not saying dress nice and all that. It's not haram. It's not haram. You got money. Do your thing, innit? If it's don't put yourself in debt trying to impress no one, bruv. Because ultimately, no one cares. Like as someone that's gotten older, I don't care about no one. Like respectfully, like I have a general care, like how the Muslimin and Mugharba are. But really, like it's about me, innit?
There's no full-term emotional investment.
I'm the main character of my film. On Yawm al-Qiyamah, Rabbi's gonna ask me, what have you done? Nafsi, me. It's all about me. and not in a selfish way, but like meaning to show you, like no one cares, bro. No one cares that your wedding was this. No one cares your car was that. It doesn't like I don't look at someone with nice thing like this person. Oh my God, this person. It doesn't. Cool, they got nice stuff. Satum. What they like as a person. How many rich idiots are there? How many poor idiots are there?
There's so many.
If you're an idiot, you're an idiot. It doesn't matter like what you got, what you don't have. See? How we doing for time, Mr. Producer?
I'm just having listening to Sal. He's right.
He's right, because again, this is not like
Mr. Philosopher.
It's not that. It's not that. Yeah, it's man's got to an age now where man's gone past all that. Man's witnessed a lot of stuff. Man's seen. I know about incidents that. So it's wisdom from that thing. Not that. I'm some guru. No.
Now you're just speaking from.
You could look, if you don't want to listen to me, don't have to take my advice. This is not forced on anyone.
Yeah.
But most people generally don't care, and if you are going through problems, they don't care. Number one, and number two, if they do listen to you, they're glad it's happening to you and not them.
Yeah.
Pure and simple.
Yeah. Word.
They don't care. Like very few. Like only a few of your real friends will care and try to help you, but most people don't. And yeah, you should be all right.
Well done. Lovely.
Woo!
That's beautiful.
I have to say something ignorant after that.
That touched my heart.
Aw.
Do you want to do it again? Do another take?
Not on camera.
Okay.
Touching his heart.
But look, this is what I wanted to kind of quickly just jump on is on our messages and things like that. We get a lot of messages sent to us, and one of the messages was
Is Salah married?
No, they was talking about Helma and how there's no resources in the area and whatnot. And I know it's kind of irrelevant to what we're talking about. Just want to point out that there are organizations out there for the Mugharba that help Moroccans with day-to-day issues, paperwork, schools, education, work, housing. I'll give you a couple of names. You've got the NIA project. NIA project is run by Bushra and Hanan. Them guys there do fantastic work in Kensington and Chelsea. We'll put their details underneath. Inshallah, you'll see it here. You've also got Kids on the Green that also do fantastic work with the kids. You've got the Atlas Lions project, it's a gangs project as well. So there's a lot of things going on in the Helma. So it's not true. We do have things going on. Check out the NIA project. Check out Atlas Lions. Check out the Kids on the Green. And check out Marocafella, inshallah, ya Rabbi. Yeah? So keep watching, guys. Leave your comments. Don't forget, we've got a website out there for you lot to kind of jump on and watch the clothes. Look, the bits, tracksuits, hats, inshallah, the gidis. New selection will be coming out in the next few months. So once the winter's out, we'll be hitting the summer selections, inshallah. Yeah, so look out, man. Look out for this spot. So, guys, yeah. Anybody else got anything to say before we round up?
No, alhamdulillah, I think we've covered a lot.
I love you, mum.
Okay, so thank you very much, everybody. Thank you lot for tuning in. And
what's your social?
You can catch me on Hard Work, Not Hard Work, and you can also catch me on the Marocafella Instagram, inshallah, ya Rabbi.
Mr. Zach, what are your?
My one is Zach's World TV on all socials: Instagram, TikTok, Snapchatting, and Twitter.
أنا ما عندي socials. But I am your mum's favourite. سلم على الوالدة بزاف.
You can catch Salah on the Marocafella if you don't want to have any conversations and send him a message, inshallah. Then please do. Yeah.
Instagram page.
Yalla khotis. Thank you very much, everybody.
تبارك الله عليكم. Until next week.
We will do it again.